Loves, it's Sam. So today I'm going to be testing out a bunch of new perfumes that I recently got from fragrance.com, and I am so excited because I love perfume. I love trying out new perfume. Perfume for me is like one of those things that's what reminds me of people. So I smell certain scents and they like automatically are like, oh, that reminds me of so and so. My aunt mainly is the person that I get the most kind of like, if I smell something, I'll remember her, because she always has the best perfume, and she's kind of like always been my kind of like perfume goals, I guess, because she always smells so good. I feel like we have the exact same taste in scents. She just nails it every time, and every single time I go to visit her in England, I'm always like, oh, what perfume are you wearing now? Like, that smells so good. She's just so good at picking out perfumes. I always used to wear Givenchy Amarige, and that's like one of my favorite perfumes ever. It just reminds me of her. Every time I wear it, I'm like, oh, I feel at home because I'm with her, or like in my mind, I feel like I'm with her. And I feel like scent is one of the most powerful senses that we have, because it really can trigger emotions and feelings and people, or just places that remind you of that. So for me, perfume is really important, and I always want to smell good. I have a really good collection of perfumes, and they just make me feel like, oh yes, like, and it's amazing how like you can put a perfume on and you can feel sexy, or you can put another perfume on and feel like, oh, I'm really powerful today, or you can put a different one on and feel really sweet or like flirty or playful. Like, I just feel like perfume is so amazing. Like, I really love perfumes. Today I have 6 new perfumes. One of them I have actually already been wearing because I couldn't help. I was so excited for this one specifically, and so I have already worn it a few days, and Jay loves it. He thinks it's really sexy. It's a great fall scent, so I'm gonna tell you about that one first. But all of these were from fragrance.com. Fragrance.com is an amazing place to get your perfumes at a way cheaper price than if you were to get them at like Sephora or Nordstrom or Dillard's, but the prices are way better. I've gotten a lot of perfumes from there. They are always 100% authentic. They smell exactly the same as if you were to buy it in your typical store that you would normally get your perfume. But the only difference is that they're way cheaper. So they look exactly, I mean, they are that perfume. It's not like it's a fake version. Like, it's authentic. So I got the 1.7 ounce. It's $105 at Sephora, and if you get it at fragrance.com, this exact one that I have right here is $69.99 with the coupon. That's a huge discount, guys, and it's the exact same thing. So I highly recommend always using fragrance.com if you can find it on there. I mean, they don't have everything, but they do have thousands of different perfumes and colognes. They have really good, well-known brands. So I always check there first, and then if I can't find it, then you would go to Sephora or wherever. Fragrance is expensive. Like, usually it's like over $100 or close to. And so if you can save yourself even like 10 or 20 bucks, that's 20 bucks. That's like a week of Starbucks or something, I think. You know, I'm not great at math, but it's somewhere around there. The very first one I got is Chloe Nomad, and this one is so good, you guys. This is the one that I have been wearing the past few days. On this side, it says Chloe, and then on this side, it says Nomad. It's in like this really gorgeous blush, kind of like suede, and then gold, and then this gorgeous clear packaging. And then this just comes with like a little tassel right here. It's just really elegant, really just beautiful. So this is described as a warm floral. The keynotes are oak moss, freesia, and mirabelle liqueur. I can't say words. It says that it's got an intense mineral character of oak moss is enveloped in this voluptuous softness of mirabelle plum. From this freshness emanates a bright floral note carried by freesia. Natural ingredients brought into focus by the perfumer Quentin Biche reveals accords of as exhilarating as a feeling of escape they inspire. This is supposed to be the essence of a free-spirited and confident woman. When I read the things, I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense, because when I spray it, I'm just gonna spray it right here on my wrist. Like, as soon as I sprayed it, I was like, oh my God, that is fall. It smells like I am just a delicious cinnamon oatmeal raisin cookie. Like, but then there's like this kind of sensual, kind of like richness to it, to where it is like a little bit floral, but then it does have this kind of like real comfortable, like homey, kind of autumn, like spicy vibe to it. And it basically has this like oatmeal raisin like cookie. Really, it's not super strong to where you're like, oh my god, she smells like an oatmeal raisin cookie. It's like, oh, that's nice and comforting. What do you smell like? I like you. You know what I mean? It just smells like fall to me. The bottle is beautiful. The scent is perfect for fall. It's spicy, it's sexy, it's sensual, it's very strong. It's something that's gonna linger, that you're gonna walk into a room and people are gonna be like, I mean, not that strong to where you're like, woof! But like someone, if you hug them, they're gonna remember your scent. And to me, that's what I want in a perfume. I want to be remembered as, oh, she smelled really good. And for me, that's what this does. It's just like this really comforting, spicy, warm, like sweet. It's so good. Oh, I love it. And that's what the box looks like. So it's really pretty. It's like this really nice nude and gold, very classic, very just like, oh, I love it. Okay, the next one is another absolutely gorgeous bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and look it up on Sephora to see what price it is here. And then I'm also gonna look it up on fragrance.com to see what the difference is. So this is called My Burberry Blush. It's $124 on Sephora for the 3 ounce. Let's see what it is on fragrance.com. So on fragrance.com, the exact same size is $83, but then if you use your coupon, it's $58.79. So $58.79 versus $124, that's like half of the price. And you get the exact same product, same amount, everything is the same, except for your wallet is way happier with you. So this, again, the box is absolutely gorgeous. Lovely soft blush toned pink. And then you have that gold ribbon. It just looks like a delightful little present. I absolutely love it. Can we talk about the packaging here? This is like a tortoise shell. Like, oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. It's like that really beautiful kind of like retro vibe a little bit. It has this really soft little blush ribbon. The bottle is clear and then it just says My Burberry Blush in gold. This is Fancy Nancy for me. I absolutely love the packaging of that. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Let's read what the notes say. So this is a fruity floral. It's got pomegranate, rose, and jasmine. As My Burberry Blush steps back into a London garden as it awakens in the first light of day. Capturing the senses, blossoming flowers open with a burst of energy, while dapples of glowing light weave, twist, and turn through the flora. Created by perfumers Francis, I don't know his last name, and Christopher Bailey, the fragrance opens with a sharp pomegranate fused with a vibrant lemon. Delicate rose petal notes are lifted with crisp apple, while a base of jasmine and wisteria round off the scent for an intensely feminine touch. So this one brought me in because it was a fruity floral and it said crisp apple, and I felt like, ooh, maybe this is going to be fall appropriate because of that crisp apple scent. And sometimes you don't want to be spicy all the time, so I wanted something that was still going to be kind of like light, but had that kind of appley, like, this is my thoughts. I haven't smelled it yet, so I don't know. But I was thinking it would kind of be like an Apple Hill, but like when it's still not quite cold, it's like warm, but you still feel like you want to be fall, but you still want to be a little fruity. That's why I got this. We'll see. I have no idea if it's going to be like anything I'm describing it as, but those are the notes. I always was told when I used to work at Macy's to pat, never rub your perfume, pat on your wrists. Oh, yes, it smells like apple. It smells like a fresh apple that you've just cut into and it just gets all watery. Like it kind of dings you right in your, like, you know when you smell something kind of sour or taste something sour and it gets you right here in the little, where it like waters in your mouth? That's the scent that you get. It's very fresh. It's very, you have like a lemon and you definitely have the apple. And then you kind of get a very, very slight hint of a floral at the end. So you smell the lemon and apple first, and then you get a little bit of floral, right, kind of like, oh, I smell that. So that one is definitely a fresh, it's definitely fruity, and it's definitely floral. So this one I think is really great if it's still warm out, if you still want to be kind of bouncy and vibrant and kind of like, I don't know, it's just more of a kind of upbeat perfume, versus this one is definitely more kind of cozy and sensual. So I feel like this one will be great for nighttime, or just like when it really starts to get cooler and you want to feel real just kind of like cozy, whereas this one is definitely more kind of like daytime appropriate, very light and airy and just like fruity. So again, another win. I'm really glad I got that one. The box is beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. I love that kind of like tortoiseshell top. I think that's what it is, tortoiseshell. Okay, next we have La Femme Prada. Now I'm a little bit concerned about this one because when I got the packaging, I immediately felt like this looks a little mature. And I don't know, so we're just gonna have to see. This one could be, this is my wild card. I was really hoping that it was gonna be delightful. Okay, so La Femme Prada Intense is $121.55 at Nordstrom. If you get it on fragrance.com, it is $110.59. So you're basically saving yourself $11 by getting it on fragrance.com. A fragrance that celebrates the Prada woman. At the heart of La Femme Prada Intense is tuberose, ylang ylang, and patchouli create combinations of notes that accentuate the endless facets of the Prada woman. The style is oriental. The reason I got this one is because it has Frangipani, and I love the smell of Frangipani. So that's why I ordered this one. It also has tuberose, absolute, orange blossom, and jasmine, and then the base is vetiver, vanilla, patchouli, and iris. So the patchouli is a little bit nerve-wracking because sometimes that can be a bit too intense and a little mature, but I got it because it was Frangipani and orange blossom, and I was hoping that that would be a winner combination. So the packaging looks a little bit more masculine in my opinion. It definitely feels like it could be something that like a man would wear, not like a super feminine bottle. So it definitely does look like, it's not my typical perfume bottle. I feel like a lot of the time I order perfumes because I'm like, oh, that's a cute bottle. And then I end up liking them. But this one definitely looks a little bit more masculine, a little bit more intense. So I'm a little bit nervous. But hopefully that Frangipani and the orange blossom will pull through for me. I'm going to stick it on my elbow crack over here. I am getting a whiff of that Frangipani. Oh, I love Frangipani so much. It's just like one of my favorite scents. I just think it's such a great, super, like, it's like a unique scent. I didn't even know what Frangipani was until I got some Frangipani Manoi oil. And then I was like, oh my god, why have I not smelt Frangipani my whole life? Okay, so that one is super Frangipani. It does smell, like it says the style is oriental. It does smell like that. And it has this like really, it's kind of like almost like a thick kind of creamy sweetness. Like you can smell the vanilla in there. It doesn't smell like orange blossom. All I'm getting off of this is a very warm kind of like, again, really fall appropriate, a very good nighttime scent, really cozy. This would be great into the winter as well. It's got like a Frangipani creamy vanilla kind of spice to it, to where it is definitely kind of warm and cozy, and it is something that would definitely like stick with you. It's not a light and airy one. It's definitely a little deeper, a little richer, but that Frangipani is definitely the main note that you smell. And if you don't know what Frangipani smells like, it's so hard to describe. It's basically just kind of like a warm kind of sweet, it's like a warm sweet floral spice. That makes no sense. But that one again is a winner. I was nervous when I saw the packaging because I was like, oh, that looks like it's not going to be something I like, but this is definitely a great fall to winter scent. Super cozy, again, really kind of just like comforting and like warm and sensual. So I love that one. Another winner. I was nervous for that one. The sun is beating so much on my camera that it just told me that it was unable to shoot, so this might turn off in a second. Okay, so next is Daisy Dream Twinkle from Marc Jacobs. I have the 1.7 ounce. So this one with the coupon is $51.09. If you get it on Sephora, it is $84. So you're saving yourself a huge amount by getting it on fragrance.com. The packaging is fabulous. It's like this really pretty purple and gold with little flowers. This one is a fruity floral. It's got black cherry, fresh white florals, whipped berry mousse. It says it's an airy blend of lush florals and juicy fruits. The fragrance opens with bursts of black cherry and fresh white florals that mingle together to evoke a sense of springtime freshness. At the base, whipped berry mousse creates a mouth-watering dry down that lingers on the skin. So the reason I got this was number one, because the bottle is absolutely gorgeous and it's so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh, I just love the way it looks. I got it because of the berry mousse and the dark or the black cherry. I thought that those would still be fall appropriate scents. Hopefully I'm right. I wanted like a fruity floral that was appropriate for fall, and I felt like berry Like I always think of like pies with berries in them, so I thought maybe it would be okay. So we're gonna spray this one on my other arm crack. Okay, I actually had to move because my camera will no longer turn on because the sun is beating on it. So sorry about that. I had to get my vlog camera. Okay, so this has had time to sit. Oh, yes. So that one's definitely fruity. There is a slight kind of floral, but not much. The fruit is definitely more, but it does feel like a warm fruit. It's like a pie fruit. It's definitely like you can smell the berries. You can smell, like it's not like, you know how some fruities are like more citrusy, like orangey or limey or like that? This one is definitely more of a berry fruit. And I feel like it's definitely got a little bit of a kind of warmth to it, to where you could absolutely wear this one in the fall time because it has that kind of like, almost like a berry, like a cherry pie kind of scent. Love that. That one is really good. I love that one so much. So that one is amazing. I feel like this is something that I would absolutely wear in the fall time. It could be used in the summer as well, but I think it's a really great fruity fall scent. Some people don't like spicy scents, but if you are looking for like a fruity scent that's still fall appropriate, I think that one would be perfect for you. So far, what have we done? 4, and they've all been good. Haha! I really did my research when I was picking these ones out. I read all of the notes. Okay, so next we have the Dolce Garden Garden. Now this packaging is really beautiful. The actual bottle itself, I pretty much ordered it because the bottle was so beautiful. Like, look at that. It's so dainty and delicate and feminine. It has that little black bow. The top is like an actual like rose. I guess it's a rose. And then it's like a really light pink bottle, and then it just says Dolce Gabbana Garden on the front. So the packaging is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's so delicate and dainty. Okay, so if you buy this on fragrance.com for the 1 ounce, it's $34.99 with the coupon. If you buy it on sephora.com, it is $76. So again, it's like half the price on fragrance.com as it is on Sephora. So another fabulous discount. Okay, so this is a warm floral. Again, a floral that is appropriate for the fall, because in the fall I feel like warm scents always tend to just like linger better on your skin. It says it's got frangipani flower. Oh, this is why I got this one, other than the bottle being adorable. It was because of the frangipani. Coconut essence and lang lang. This is a delicious flower blossoming in a garden where simple pleasures and spontaneity set the beat for a joyful afternoon dance. That describes a perfume great. Well, let's have a sniff and see. So what haven't I used right now? I haven't used the top of my hand, although it's so close to my other. What am I gonna do? I suppose I could just spray it here and hope for the best. Okay, now I gotta let the fan get me. Well, now I can't really smell my own boobs. Well, that's not gonna work. I gotta like, oh, it's like vanilla. Oh, it's sweet. It's basically like, it smells like cake almost, like vanilla. Okay, that's not working. I'm just gonna have to spray my hand, guys. I'm sorry. That's just not happening right now. I can get slight little traces of it. Okay, so that is absolutely delicious. It's like a warm vanilla, kind of like a sugar cookie or cake, but then you smell flowers as well. It's really interesting because it smells like some kind of like, imagine like a big wedding cake that was like a vanilla, just delicious cake, like kind of sugary cookie, like a little bit of like brown sugar. But then imagine that there's like fresh flowers on top of the cake. That's what it smells like. You definitely get a floral, like there's definitely a floral scent to it. But then like the other half is like vanilla brown sugar, kind of like cake. So delicious. It's like the best things together. Flowers and things I can stick in my mouth and eat. Yum, that one's delicious. Again, a really great floral for the fall. It's warm, it's still cozy. It's warm, but it still has that floral note to where you still smell like a delicious edible flowers. So again, another great fall scent. Man, I am doing so good on this one. Haha, I feel like I picked such good ones. I feel like it really pays off when you take your time and really read the notes. Okay, and then this one is a total another wild card for me. I have no idea if I'm gonna like this one or not. This is the Symmetry Love, and that's what the box looks like. I've never even heard of this brand. Like normally I know like what, I've like at least tried something from the brand before. This one is something that's completely new to me. I have never ever even heard of it. And I don't even think you can get this on Sephora. I'm pulling it up on Google. The only place it's showing is on fragrance.com. So this one is only $24 for the 3.4 ounce. So $24.49, super affordable. So if it sucks, oh well, it's only 25 bucks. Hopefully it won't suck though. And the actual perfume is like a really soft kind of almost like a pinky lilac tone. It's a very simple bottle. It's like quite just like, you know, simple and chic. It just says Symmetry Love right here. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Symmetry. I was supposed to say it in a fancy accent. But yeah, it's just like really nice and simple. Okay, so this one says it's a brilliant floral design. It begins its vigor with lush cassis, pink honeysuckle nectar, and red delicious apple. So again, this was one that I got because of the apple and the honeysuckle. I love honeysuckle. This vivid top note opens the way for the stunning composite of French muguet, I don't know, Turkish rose and pink gardenia, which I also love gardenia, with a smooth dry down of golden amber, which I thought was perfect for the fall, praline musk, and vanilla absolute. So there's some definite fall kind of like creamy sweet kind of like, you know, vanilla type scents in there, but then I got it because of the gardenia and the apple and the honeysuckles. Hopefully this will be delightful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it on the top of this hand. I'm gonna smell like so many different scents today. It's gonna be super duper confusing. So that one is definitely interesting. I'm definitely getting the apple. It's pretty subtle though. Like you can't really smell a whole lot. It's almost smells like a body spray that you would just like get at Bath and Body Works, and you would just, you know, they're like 10 bucks and you just spray them, and it's kind of like a really light, like, oh, there's a little bit of something there, but it's not something that's gonna linger on throughout the day. It's like such a subtle kind of like vanilla apple. I can definitely smell apple and I can definitely smell vanilla, but that's about it. It's super subtle. It's hardly there. I can smell it a tiny little bit, but I would feel like half an hour into wearing it, I would not smell it again. And I don't know if it would be something that would linger and that someone else would be like, oh, you smell super good. What are you wearing? Because it's so barely there. So if you are someone who has a really sensitive nose and you want something that's like super barely there and just like a little bit of like crisp, sweet vanilla apple freshness, then you would really like that one, and it's only $25. But if you're looking for something that's really quite like, you know, that like you can smell and you want it to linger throughout the day, then I wouldn't go with that one because that one is really light. It's very subtle. This reminds me of like someone who's just like, you know, really natural, doesn't wear very much makeup, doesn't wear like doesn't curl their hair, like they're just like super natural. This would be something that they would wear. Like my brother's girlfriend, for example, she's just one of those people that is just naturally beautiful. She does not have to try at all. She doesn't hardly ever wear makeup. She doesn't usually curl her hair. Like she's just a super natural being, if you know what I mean. She's completely the opposite from me. She just like wakes up and looks good. And I'm like, I look like crap over here. So this reminds me of something that she would wear because it's just, it's subtle. It's barely there, but yet it's still really nice and it's beautiful. Overall, I'm really happy with pretty much all of them. They all smell really great. Some are just a little stronger and a little bit like more of a cozy vibe than others. I'd say the Chloe Nomad for sure, super fall appropriate. This one also very fall appropriate. This one also very fall appropriate. So those would probably be my top fall ones. And then that Prada one was also really good for fall because it has that really strong richness. So there's my thoughts. I hope you guys found that helpful and enjoyed me trying to figure out how to describe a perfume. I know I'm not very good with words. I'm like pretty much terrible with words. That's not my strong point in life. But hopefully me reading the notes and me trying to describe what they smell like are good. I think they all give me something a slight bit different, and I think they're all gonna be really beautiful for the fall. So Yay for new fall perfumes. I'm so excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really like doing these perfume videos because I really love perfume and I love scents. So I mean, I sniff makeup all the time. You guys know I'm such a sniff weirdo. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy and found this very helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below. What are your favorite fall scents? Because I'm always looking for new perfumes. It's like my favorite thing. I just love switching it up, and I feel like you get kind of immune to scents, so I like to like wear like different ones every day. So leave me your fall scents down below as well. I would love to know what you guys are loving for the fall. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so very much. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I would really appreciate that. You can always follow me on Instagram. That way you get notified when I upload, because a lot of the time notifications don't work. So if you follow me on Instagram, it's just @SamSherman. Then you can always check my stories, and I always leave them in my highlight reel, so it's like always in there. So you can always go and catch up on former videos that you may have missed, or be notified of the new ones that I have recently posted. So go follow me over there. I've also been making some like really fun wallpapers just for myself for my phone, and then I thought, well, I might as well just like put them on my highlight reel so that you guys can use them if you want to as well. Like, I get so much inspiration from all these other people, and I'm like, I could do that too. Like, why didn't you just take the time and make some for yourself? So I did, and I was having so much fun. So I figured I would just save them so you guys can go and check them out. There's only a few on there right now, but like, I like them, and maybe you will too. So this one is mine at the moment. It says "Don't Stop Dreaming" with like some little stars. So yes, go and check those out over there. I'm feeling very pale today. I don't know if it's because I chopped off all of my blonde around my face, because I cut bangs, and so now all my blonde is back here. I'm going to get my hair done this week, and I have major roots. But I think I'm gonna go a little blonder because I'm feeling a little pale, darling. Plus I have no self-tan on right now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys go and get you some of those wallpapers, because I have so much fun making them for you guys. I really make them for me, but I'll share the love with you guys. And hopefully you guys like them too. It's just really relaxing for me to do. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah!